How does training and development play a role to address employee performance problems? There are other factors as well to consider. I'll talk about that in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance management in the workplace. Just the other day, I was at a 3-day conference where there were 7,000 people, and a company that grows locally produced foods in an urban setting and delivers it to drop-off points caught my attention. They had a kiosk, and each day I passed by and I sampled some of their great produce, and of course I engaged in conversation with the representative. But it was only on the 3rd day that I actually signed up to become a customer after being explained how it worked properly and also being offered a promotional rebate. And it got me thinking afterwards that here I was meeting 3 representatives of the company. It was only one that actually asked the question or got me to become a customer. Here you are with 7,000 people. What is the potential to sign up new customers, new members? So what is the problem and how do you correct it? Is it a training problem? Is it a coaching problem? It is a management problem? Well, it actually could be all 3. And often when we do training, we conduct a training needs analysis. And when you do that, you have to consider not only training as a solution, but other factors as well. And there are 5 questions that I like to ask. The first one is, are the expectations of the job, the performance expectations, clear and well communicated to the employees? And so this means having a good job description, but also what are the performance factors, not only in general for the job, but also for each specific event that they're going to, like that 7,000 person conference I was at, because you can, from that, determine what should be the outcome and what each person, what each representative can contribute to that outcome. For example, can we sign up 100 new customers from this event? And what should be the goal for each person that's manning that kiosk based on the time that they're there? So these are things that you want to establish up front. What are the performance expectations for the job or the situation? The second thing is, has this person or employees been trained to do the job to meet the outcome that you expect? And has the training been effective? So it's really 2 questions in one. And you want to make sure that employees understand why they're getting this training, what are the essential things for them to learn and apply in the job, and find a way to actually measure, has that skill transfer occurred? The third thing you want to do is set up a way to track and measure results. In other words, if you're setting up performance expectations, you need to have a way to track and measure that. And it's always good to have the employee do that themselves and contribute the data or input the data, and then you can review it with them. Another question is, has the employee been able to demonstrate after the training that they're able to perform this? Have you observed them in action? Have you done some role plays? Can they do what you expect them to do? If not, you need to provide more training. And then the last thing is, have you provided sufficient feedback and recognition, follow-up coaching to the employee so that they know how they're doing? And you could use, obviously, the tracking and measurement factors, but also just observation. You also want to bring in some positive reinforcement. That way you build their confidence to do it. You know, sometimes in a situation where they have to approach people, some people are more shy than others, so they may need more positive reinforcement for actually stepping out of their shyness to do the job. So training is a part of the solution, but there's these other factors as well that you want to consider and make sure you implement. I'm actually creating a worksheet for you to do that, so you could sign up for the documents section of my website where you could download free templates, free forms, such as the job description form, performance agreements. So check that out. There's links in the description of this video. Check out some other related videos. There's one recommended for you right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon.